Today I'm going to show you how I used this travel mini journal to plan our recent trip to Vancouver. It's a softcover journal with a little pocket in the back, so it's really handy to keep my maps, ticket stubs, and such. So before the trip, I added some travel details and also a list of stuff to pack so I don't forget it. Next, I planned this rough itinerary so we kind of know what we're doing each of the days that we're there. I also added a spread of what to do and what to eat in Vancouver based on recommendations from friends. And during the trip, I used the journal to take notes for each day, noting down where we went, what we were doing, how we were feeling. And now I'm going to use the rest of the journal as a little scrapbook for the trip. So I printed these little photos using this Kodak mini printer. It connects to your phone with an app, and then you can just pick out your photos from your phone and print them out. It was a really short trip to Vancouver. It was actually my and Hubman's first time there, and surprisingly, it was really good. The weather was really nice, the scenery was amazing, the food was really good too, and we're really glad we could fit this trip in before the end of the summer. I like to keep my boarding passes so that we can add them in here like this. Floobie was really good. He loved watching planes. He walked himself to the seat. He did pretty well on the flight. He slept half the time and then watched Cocomelon the other half of the time.
He's so excited.
When we arrived in Vancouver, we took the SkyTrain into town, and he loved sitting on the train.
It's the video. We just made it to the park. That's where we'll be staying. There's a nice little stadium over there.
From the SkyTrain stop, it was a 10-minute walk to our hotel. The room was really nice. It had a great view of False Creek and the Science World.
We have a view of the harbor and the Science Center in this beautiful parking lot. And yeah, it's not a bad room.
We only had the afternoon there and we're a bit jet lagged, so we were already pretty tired, but first stop we went to T&T to grab some snacks. Then we walked around Chinatown and found this cute little restaurant for dinner. It was really cute inside and the food was amazing. Floob got a little cranky near the end of the dinner and we tried to put him down for a nap in his stroller, but he didn't really nap. We were all exhausted by 8 p.m. and we called it an early night. The next morning we had brunch at our hotel restaurant called Honey Salt. We tried to fit in a little bit of work while Floobie ate breakfast. After breakfast we stopped by the Yaletown Roundhouse Community Center where there was this giant steam train inside. It was easily Floobie's favorite place. He couldn't stop playing with the trains. And he actually didn't even want to leave.
Can we go? We have to see the rest of Vancouver. Can we go?
While we were there, we had some food from the market and then walked to the kids center, and Floobie picked up a bunch of toys. Because he woke up really early, he was exhausted, so we took him back to the hotel for a nap. He refused to sleep in the little crib, so we made a little fort on our bed and he just slept in the middle. And the next day was our 5-year wedding anniversary. We started off in Stanley Park and we went on this choo-choo train, which was Floobie's favorite, and we also hit up the aquarium. I'm using these really cute aquarium stickers from Oncemorewithlove. Her sisters actually had their wedding at the Vancouver Aquarium, so she designed this set just for them, and I'm going to use it here in our scrapbook. After a quick nap at the hotel, we went to the Capilano Suspension Bridge, which is one of the longest suspension bridges in the world. It was really wobbly, but Floobie wasn't scared. He almost walked all the way across by himself. Then we went for our 5-year anniversary dinner at 5 Sails. It was a really nice panoramic view of the water and the mountains, and they also gave us some champagne to celebrate. And of course, the food was great. I'm so glad we were able to fit this trip in to celebrate our 5-year anniversary together. The next day, we had a little meetup at Queen Elizabeth Park. But first, we grabbed some brunch, where Floobie ate a giant banana bread loaf. We also walked around the park a little bit, since we were early for the meetup, and the park was just so nice.
Yeah, it's a BB.
Right. The bees are going to the flowers. The meetup was a lot of fun. A lot of you brought your babies out to play with Floobie, and it's so nice to finally meet all of you in person. It still amazes me how many people follow along on our journey, whether it's raising a toddler together or journaling and stickers. It's so nice to just meet everyone and be able to talk to you in person. And we also got this really nice and heartwarming letter from Judy. Her son couldn't make it to the meetup, but she included this cute photo of him. And I'm just going to include this in our scrapbook. After the meetup, we went to visit Burnaby Central Railway, where they had model trains as well as a little train ride. This is Floobie's favoriteest part of all, riding the trains. After the train ride, we went to the Richmond Night Market. It's a giant food market with all sorts of different street food and drinks and treats and snacks. So we tried lots of different things there. And Floobie ate a lot of things too. The next day we met up with Marg from Oncemorewithlove. She also makes super cute planner stickers and was actually a huge inspiration for me to start my own doodling and stickers. I've been following Marg for about 5 years now. Her doodles are super cute, and her daughter is actually born 2 days after Floobie, so they're basically like twins. It's so nice to finally be able to meet them in person. We spent the day with Marg and her daughter. We went to White Rock where the babies played in the splash pad. We had some lunch and we walked around the pier. Then we left Vancouver on Tuesday. It was a really short trip. We took the SkyTrain back to the airport, which is super convenient. And then again, Floobie slept half the time on the flight and watched Cocomelon the other half of the time. And overall, it was a really good trip. Vancouver was really nice, and we hope to visit again soon. I hope you guys enjoy this little plan with me for our Vancouver trip. It's a fun little way to keep track of what we did on the trip, as well as create this little scrapbook memory of our trip. Thanks, and see you guys next time.